All right, welcome back to the channel. I just want to do a quick video on Matthew Tuttle. I used to go to church with Brother Matthew Tuttle, and he married my former pastor's daughter. So he's, uh, anyway, but I know him reasonably well. Um, he's a great guy. I do not agree with all of his doctrinal beliefs, just like the tithe. I'm pretty open about that. But in defense of Brother Matthew, in defense of Matthew Tuttle, um, taking, I know some people take videos of anybody, and I'm not saying people play it out of context. We're kind of taking letter upon letter, dot upon dot, line upon line. But sometimes when people are preaching to their home folks or their home church and they're saying something versus saying it to the world, it gets kind of confusing. So if you take an excerpt from a message he's preached, a lot of the messages I see taken, he says, he uses the term young people. So apparently he's speaking to the young people. Now, on the other side, because I was in the UPC for 19 years, is sometimes two things can be true at the same time. Brother William Souders, he said God told him the UPC was either Babylon or what I'm thinking maybe a form of Babylon. Once you're in a system, you can't disagree with the system, you can't question the system, or you'll be called names or kicked out or shut, which is true. But on the second hand, if you think about it, the UPC is also like Egypt for Joseph and uh, his family when they were brought into Egypt. They did have a place to live that was safe, so to speak, from death, I guess you could say, as long as you towed the company line. So they had food, they had water, clothing, and shelter. And so when they went into the wilderness and they didn't have food, water, clothing, and shelter and safety, and they were being tracked down by the angry Egyptians, then it was another story. So two things can be true at the same time. Uh, which is it's a fine line to walk. So we got to be careful. If you take somebody a short piece of what they're saying to their home folks and apply that they're telling everybody, you got to be careful. So I think Brother William Branham used to say in some of his tapes, now this is just for my flock or my sheep. It's not for the whole world. So what I'm about to say is for home folks. But we got to be careful. But anyway, so Brother Matthew Tuttle's a pretty good guy. Amen. Y'all have a great day.